Hello you all, my name is Nina, and 2 days ago I filmed my October TBR and I sounded like trash, and I'm getting my voice back. I'm still not back to normal, but we're excited. We're even more excited because I've decided to participate in Spook-a-thon this year. It is a readathon that is hosted by BooksAndLala, and I'm excited. I haven't done a readathon since the Reading Rush, and that was my first readathon that I really participated in. So we're excited for this one. This one runs from the 14th of October to the 20th, which coincidentally lands on my reading week for university. So it's a good time for a readathon to be happening, so I'm just excited. If you follow me on Twitter, you have sort of a little bit of a sneak peek into this video. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my Spook-a-thon TBR, but I wanted to make it a little bit more fun, and also because I'm indecisive, I've decided that for each challenge, I'm going to have 2 options for what book I read. I'm going to put polls up on my Instagram, and as I said, they're already on my Twitter, and whichever one gets the most votes, I'm going to be reading, so we're excited. I'm just looking at my Twitter because I don't remember what books I made myself say I was going to read. But yes, I tried to make this as spooky as possible. I don't read a ton of thrillers, even though I love them, so this is the perfect excuse. Alright, the first challenge is to read a thriller, which is exciting, so I have 2 options for this one. Oh, nuts, I kicked my drum. The first one that I have is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Haven't read this, I know, it's a classic, everybody's read this. It's Gillian Flynn, for heaven's sakes. I got this at like a book sale. It looks like someone chewed it. I don't know, but I also have the audiobook out. So this is option number 1. Also, fair warning, I don't know what a lot of these books are about, but I think most people probably know what this is about anyways, so we're just gonna move on. The second option for this challenge is I Let Her Go. I Let You Go. I Let You Go. I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. I also have this one on audio, and it's one of BooksAndLala's favorites. Most of these, y'all, if you don't believe me when I say I'm obsessed with BooksAndLala, I'll cut to a clip of me showing you all of the books that I have out from the library right now, and you'll just understand what my life has come to. It's probably creepy. Like, I'm sorry if Kayla, you ever stumble across my videos. Like, first of all, I'm fangirling. Second of all, I'm really sorry you have to deal with me because it's probably really weird. Alright, moving on. Challenge number 2 is to read a book with red on the cover. My first option for this is City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. This would be the perfect option. I really hope it gets chosen. Not because I don't want to read the other one, but it just sounds chilling and spooky, and I have it on audio, and I was going to read it right away, but then I was like, oh my goodness, it has a red on the cover. A little bit of red, but still red, so I could read it for Spook-a-thon instead. The second option is Chalkman by RJJT something. I don't remember, but again, one of BooksAndLala's favorite thrillers. I really want to read it. I have it on audio as well, so I sense you see a theme. I love audiobooks. Ooh. Oh, never mind. I thought there was T because it's 50-50, but it's not. It's still only 2 people who have voted on my Twitter. The next challenge is to read a book with a spooky word on the cover. For this one, I chose 2 books that I think are lesser known, so sort of equal the polls bit. The first one that I have is In the Shadow of Blackbirds by Kat Winters. This is a book set during World War I. I recreated this cover in my BookTube-a-thon. It's not called BookTube-a-thon, it's called the Reading Rush. Did I call it the BookTube-a-thon before? Whoops. But I recreated this cover. It was super fun. I still have not read this book, and I've had it for forever, so this is the perfect chance to read it. Plus, like, shadow is a spooky word. Blackbirds are terrifying, so it's perfect. And then the second option for that one is To Make Monsters Out of Girls. This is by Amanda Lovelace, who wrote The Princess Saves Herself in this one. And that whole poetry thing that I've read The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one. Sorry, that was me processing, making sure that's the right title. It is. That would be really awkward if it wasn't. Yikes. I read that for my October TBR. This is one of her brand new books, and I just saw it and I picked it up. It is more poetry, and that's all I know. I'm assuming this probably isn't super spooky. I have a feeling it's probably just another feminist poetry collection, but monsters is a creepy word, and this would be an easy book to read during a readathon, so it's an option that we got. The next challenge is to read a book with a spooky setting, and I'm really proud of my choices for these ones. This one. They're both pretty hyped books. One of them's adult, one of them's young adult though, so it kinda, I have a feeling I know which one is gonna win, but it's fine. Right now, it's 50-50 on Twitter, so go and change that. The first option is Wilder Girls by Rory Power. I believe this fits the challenge because it's set on, did I tell you what the challenge was? The challenge is to read a book in a spooky setting. I'm not gonna read through it, I'm just gonna keep on going. This, I believe, is set on an island, and creepy girls get like, things start happening to them like this, you know? I don't know, I've heard like you either love or hate this book, and I'm just curious, joining the hype. I don't usually read releases super fast, so I'm trying to be a better booktuber and do that. So that's option number one. And option number two is another 2019 release. Look at me go. It is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. Oh, I want to read this so bad. I was gonna save it for a video that you probably know what it is. But that didn't end up happening because my computer is stupid, so it's fine. This is set in a smart house, and it's a thriller, and this is gonna creep me out so much, and I'm so excited, and I really hope the plot twist is good because we love plot twists. The last challenge is to read something that you normally wouldn't read, and I had a lot of fun coming up with these two. I believe I know what's gonna win because one of them is super popular and one of them is like, what is it? But maybe I'll read both anyways. I'm gonna go grab them now because I didn't prepare for this video and I didn't bring the books with me, so. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so this is kind of a hard challenge for me also because I will read basically anything. So this is just basically two genres that like aren't represented in my usual reading, even though it's like I still reach for them. I just don't tend to read them as often. But it's not like I wouldn't read them. First option is I'll Be Gone in the Dark. This is a nonfiction story. Essentially, Michelle McNamara looked into the killings of the Golden State Killer and brought like all the evidence to one thing in this book. Evidence has come out since then. I am a criminal justice major, so I do gravitate towards books like this, but it's been a really long time since I've read one, and the last time I read one I didn't end up finishing it. It was the Zodiac Killer book by Ryan. Ryan? Is his name Ryan? I don't know what his name is. Maybe I'm just thinking Ryan because of BuzzFeed Unsolved. I don't know. I mean, if that's the only reason, I'm not mad about it because BuzzFeed Unsolved is amazing. But yeah, anyways, we have this one. This one will take me longer to read, so it's kind of scary to put it here for a readathon, but like, this is like a murders and like it's Spook-a-thon. The next option. This is, let me read what I wrote down on Twitter for what this was. It's horror anthology comic. So no one really knows what that is without any context. Here's your context. This is called Chilling Tales of Horror Dark Graphic Short Stories. It's by a bunch of, maybe it's just by Pedro Rodriguez. So yeah, this is just a bunch of horror short stories told in comic form. I found this at my library and I was like, short stories, comics, I've never read one of those before, which is true. Oh, that's not true. Take it as a compliment from August. By the way, I filmed an August TBR and then my camera died in the middle of it and now I don't have room on my laptop it's the whole thing. I don't know if it'll ever come to you, but it might. I don't know. But I read Take It as a Compliment. I'll put a picture here. It was really good, and it was a collection like this one. It's a tangent. It doesn't matter. Anyways, this is an option for Spook-a-thon. I think I should wrap this up. This has been a mess. I hope this doesn't require a lot of editing because I have an essay due tomorrow and I haven't started it. Thankfully, it's only 750 words. Thank you. Bless. Bless. But yes, that was my... what was this? That was my Spook-a-thon TBR. Let me know in the comments below which ones you want me to read. Maybe I'll take them into consideration in my little poll thing because there probably won't be many comments to sort through. And I will read them. I am hoping to vlog, but no promises because my laptop is dumb. I need to buy an external hard drive, but I'm a broke college student, so spending $60 is a lot for me, especially seeing as this is just a hobby that I may or may not have time for at any given time in the time, you know? So that's the thing. Anyways, I'll see you next time. I'm hoping to I'm not gonna make you promises. I'll see you next time. Peace.